Taurus, one conversation could change the emotional temperature of your entire week. Mercury is retrograde in Cancer, and this week it lights up your words, messages, siblings, neighbors, short trips, documents, and everyday decisions. But this is not ordinary communication. These are loaded words, old words, words you heard years ago and never fully processed, words you almost said, then swallowed. The Mercury Cazimi on July 12th can bring a flash of clarity. You may suddenly understand what someone meant, what you meant, or why a conversation keeps circling the same wound. If an old message returns, do not assume it is here to pull you backward. It may be here to help you rewrite the meaning. The Cancer new moon on July 14th gives you a fresh start in how you speak to yourself and how you let others speak to you. Taurus, this is subtle but powerful. A repeated phrase, promise, or pattern may finally lose its hold. You are allowed to stop organizing your life around someone else's emotional weather. As the moon shifts into Leo, attention turns toward home and private confidence. You may feel protective of your space, your family, your body, or your peace. That protectiveness is not selfish, it is information. And then the week changes shape. Uranus in Gemini connects with Neptune and Pluto, activating money, self-worth, career, and long-range identity. Something about value is being rewired. You may realize that a skill, idea, or resource you underestimated has more power than you thought. Be careful, though. Mars in Gemini can make spending, speaking, or deciding feel urgent. Pause before reacting from scarcity. Venus in Virgo helps you choose with refinement, not fear. By the weekend, your strongest move is not a dramatic declaration. It is a corrected pattern. Say what is true. Price what is valuable. Protect what is peaceful.
Taurus, your tarot card is the Queen of Swords. This week asks for clean language. The Queen of Swords does not punish, exaggerate, or plead. She names the truth and lets the truth create the boundary. If a conversation has been softened too many times, say it more clearly now. You can be kind without being vague. This card protects your future by cutting through emotional fog. Speak once, speak honestly, and do not over-explain what your spirit already knows.
Taurus, you get hexagram 46, Earth over Wind, pushing upward. Growth is happening slowly, quietly, and from below. This week may not bring dramatic proof, but it does bring a chance to strengthen your direction through steady words and practical choices. Do not underestimate small progress. A conversation, document, or decision can become a root. Move gently, but keep moving. What rises now rises because you have tended it with patience.
Taurus, your rune is Gibo. Gibo is the gift, the exchange, the sacred balance between giving and receiving. This week, notice where words, favors, money, or emotional labor have become uneven. A true gift does not create debt. A true bond does not require self-erasure. Restore balance by naming what is fair, and let generosity become clean again.
This week asked you to listen before reacting. If this message found the private truth you have been circling, comment with the word reset and tell us where the reset is happening for you. Home, money, voice, love, or purpose. Subscribe, tap the bell, and stay close to the weekly guidance from Lumen Loris. And remember to watch your rising sign too. Sometimes your rising sign shows where the week actually appears in your life.